In this lesson, we'll be exploring how to collaborate inside the content creator. This tool makes working with other writers in the content creation process easy and efficient. The three key benefits of the team functionality are as follows. The ability to invite members and guests to work on the same platform. The ability to delegate and track projects. And supported team communication. So in my dashboard, I'm going to bring up the content creator. This is the main space for team members to collaborate. Let's look at the first benefit, the ability to invite members and guests to work on the same platform. And to clarify, a guest is a person who is not on your team, for example, a freelance writer. The difference is that you pay for seats for each team member, and they're able to modify all your workspace projects and articles. A guest, on the other hand, can only access the articles you share with them. In any case, both members and guests need to have their email address registered with WriterZen before you can share anything with them. Okay, so you can share articles with members and guests in two ways. By going into the project and clicking the edit icon to bring up the article settings pop-up. Select the shared access tab and add the writer's email. You can click the link icon to copy and share the link directly with them once you've added their email. The second method is by clicking the article and sharing it via the share button. Once again, enter an email address and, optionally, click the link icon to copy and share the link directly with them once you've added their email. Unlike members, guests can only edit articles. However, you can set up extra permissions for them. You can do that in the shared access pop-up under guest permissions. You can enable access to the plagiarism checker, competitors, and related questions. Your guests can find those inside the document area. Both members and guests will be notified via email or in-app notification when you share an article with them. Anybody else trying to access the article via the share link will be redirected to a page where they can request access. From here, they can send a message and the task owner will be notified by email or in-app notification to let the guest join. To recap, when it comes to guests, they cannot view, edit, or delete any content inside your workspace. Only your team members can do those things. This protects your workspace when you do work with freelancers who are not yet trusted members of your team. Okay, now let's dive into the second benefit, which is the ability to delegate and track projects. Let's start by looking at how to manage your project listings. Inside the content creator, you can see your projects listed along with updated processes and the project's human resources, from task owner through to any assigned writers. This is where all team members and owners can view team performance and the current workload at a glance. You can filter your data by using the search box and the process column to quickly see what projects may need your attention. And you can quickly track projects by sorting the process column to see how many projects show the green light of completion. An orange one indicates that one or more tasks remain to be done. Now let's see how we manage articles inside each project. Click a project to see how many articles it contains. The Articles tab shows the total number of articles inside the project, and the Project Members tab shows the number of members added to that project. These are places where your team members can create and delegate tasks. In the Article Listing tab, you can see the progress of all articles inside the project. You can sort the status column to see what articles have been completed and which are pending. We'll dive deeper into the collaboration process in a moment, where you'll see how you can manage the progress of your workload using the status notification. The deadline of each project is set by the task owner to keep track of the timeline and can be seen in the deadline column. The task owner and writer columns keep you informed of who's working on what at a glance. Any member who creates a task automatically becomes that task's owner. But you can change ownership by clicking the share icon inside any document to access the article settings pop-up and then clicking the replace link under task owner. Back inside the project, click the Project Members tab to see all the information about team members and guests added to the project, including their email, permissions, and the total number of articles they own, as well as the number of articles written. The roles of members and guests can be removed by clicking the delete icon in line with the member whose role you want to revoke. Now let's talk about the third benefit, supported team communication. Let's dive deeper into article status and notifications to help you manage the progress of your workload and make the collaboration process smoother. The system updates automatically to reflect any changes to any task by any guest or member. There's no manual input necessary. This removes the margin of error and also enables every team member to see the up-to-date status of any task at any given time, which translates to zero time spent reading notes trying to find out what's changed. Each member can just get on with their tasks. It also removes you, the workspace owner, from the nuts and bolts of the process so that you can focus on management. Let's look at a practical example. When a member completes an article, they can submit it for review. Inside the project's articles listing, the status changes from writing to reviewing. You or an editor can check the article and either approve it or select requires edit. The writer can then continue working on the article as required and resubmit it when done. When you finally approve the article, the status will change to approved. The article status can be updated by any team member. This enables you to delegate tasks within your team so that they can deal with the nitty-gritty. An example scenario, if you're working with a medium to large team, is to assign the role of editor to some team members and have them deal with the writers so that you don't have to. You could take things one step further and have one person deal with all the editors, freeing your time to focus on topic ideas and just dealing with one person. And for a hands-off approach, you could even assign the task of topic ideation to other team members. It's up to you how involved you become in the process. Your WriterZen workspace, together with this powerful team functionality, enables you to scale your team easily and seamlessly. And more importantly, it enables you to work how you want. Have a play around creating projects and start building your team.